Hello and welcome, my dump trucks. It's your friendly neighborhood chimps player here today. And today we're going to try to be a true BTD master for you guys. Playing chimps mode. And hopefully do our best. We're also going to be using we're also going to be doing kind of a weird strategy, just overall. What I want to do for you guys is I want to test out to see if all of the towers that got buffs in the most recent update are going to be... Oh, look at that snipe. Oh, my God. It made me feel good, man. They got buffs in the most recent update are going to be valuable or efficient or good to use in a real game and in a real game on chimps mode, to say the least. So we're going to start you guys off with just a nice little Druid play here because he got probably one of the craziest buffs of almost any tower in the game right now. But of course, we got to be careful because Druids honestly aren't that great of a starting tower. They're kind of difficult to use here. But once I get my Thorn Swarm and my Hard Thorns here, hopefully we can rock this out and actually get started. Honestly, this guy's pretty freaking good. Look at this, man. Look at this. He's just, just destroys him. This is not the grouped blues yet, but they're going to be coming up soon. Check this out, man. Group blues. Let's see what we can do. Come on, take him down. Oh, he just soloed him. Holy crap. And yellow balloons too? Can we get all the way to Adora here without doing anything else? I don't know, man. It's kind of risky. I kind of want to build a ninja, to be honest, but I'm gonna play it out. I'm going to see if I can do it. I would love to get an early Adora here and rock this out, but once we get to yellow balloons, man, it gets scary. If we can get to round 14, though, I think we're good. I think we're golden. Just like Adora's beautiful, beautiful body over here. All golden and oiled up for us. All right, here we go. Adora time, baby. Whoop, whoop. Chicka, chicka, boom. There she is, ready to party and ready to destroy some evil blues. I think it's about time to talk about our first upgrade here that got a huge Mungo buff. It's the Druid of the Jungle. So Druid of the Jungle normally just pops out of the ground, grabs a random balloon, probably the strongest balloon on the screen that's the furthest on the screen, and just insta-kills it into nothing, right? It can work on it could work on... rainbow balloons or zebra balloons or black balloons or even just a single little red balloon. And all the way up to a ceramic balloon. An insta-kill on a ceramic is pretty ridiculous. But now, the new change to the game is that now we throw down, wherever we grab our balloon, we throw down a thorn on the ground that balloons can walk over and also be damaged from. So you're going to see a couple rounds in here where this guy is just unbelievably helpful. Now, the only problem with my strategy right now is I don't have any camp protection. So we're going to build a quick ninja. Just going to build them right over here. We're going to upgrade them to a decent level for now, because this is probably going to be the only tower that I build in the entirety of my game that isn't going to be a tower that got buffed, because I don't think they're ever going to change ninja ever. But for now, we just got to kind of use them a little bit, right? So you can really see the power of this Druid's ability, or attack, I guess, on round 27. We've got red balloons and blue balloons coming out, grouped greens, and then grouped yellows coming out all in a row. And guess what? This guy's soloing them all, right? I mean, Adora's going to throw a random attack here and there. But realistically, the Druid of the Jungle just took them all down. We're on round 28 right now. That's ridiculous, dude. Ridiculous. All right, the next upgrade we're going to go for Heart of Thunder. Now, this is not usually a good chimps upgrade. And to be honest, I probably shouldn't get it. But I really like this combo nowadays. It's a nice third-tier tower that just does a lot of weirdo, random pops, and pops almost all type of balloons except for camo balloons. So to me, it's a pretty cool tower. I really like it. Dude, we're dominating pretty hard right now. This is I'm not going to say this is ridiculous, but this guy is getting almost all the pops. I mean, we're at 5K for this guy. Adora's only at 2,000. The Ninja's only at 200. You can really see who's doing all the frickin' damage right now. Admittedly, he is doing a lot more damage because he gets to kill them before anybody even gets to attack the rest of them. But at the same time, there's still a lot of damage, guys. Especially for the amount of money that we're spending on this guy. I really like this upgrade. And one of the weirder things about him is that when you get to Jungle's Bounty, now this is not going to be good for chimps. We're not even going to show this off in chimps today. When you get to Jungle's Bounty, normally it can make you money. It's kind of a money ability, but now you get 2 Druid of the Jungle things popping out instead of just a single one. So you're definitely better off, and you're actually saving money to go for 2 third tiers rather than a 4th tier. But at the same time, that 4th tier is going to make you money in a regular game, which is just absolutely sexy. So this is the, like I said, only tower that for now I am not going to be talking about too much, the Ninja. But the next tower in our bunch is going to be this delicious, wonderful cannon. This thing got ridiculously OP, and let me show you guys why. So, normally the attack range upgrade, it doesn't do much, gives you some range. Coolio, it's cheap, it makes sense. The frag bombs upgrade, okay, coolio, now we can throw things out and pop black balloons with our shards, right? Yeah, that sounds pretty cool, except no. Now they changed it so when you get this upgrade, basically you can pop black balloons. So normally that wouldn't be that big of a deal. Like frags, popping black balloons, okay, that's cool. But now any other cross path you go for, and including the cluster cannon, can all pop black balloons. So what's the biggest weakness to the cannon? Black balloons. We just completely eliminated that weakness entirely. So basically, we got super OP, baby. We got super ridiculously OP. It's almost so ridiculously OP that things are ridiculous. So that's where we're at right now. We've got a ridiculously awesome cannon, we've got a ridiculously awesome druid, and we got a ridiculously awesome hero here who's already wearing ketchup gloves. So, I don't even know what to say at this point, guys. It's just an absolute party over here. Bring down this disco ball and just get things flowing. So again, don't forget that we talked about cluster bombs already, but recursive cluster is another tower, or another upgrade, that allows us to have black popping power. Chicka chicka what? Yes! So we don't even need to get this MIB or anything like that. We just spam some cluster cannons or recursive clusters, and things just go our way, I guess. So I don't know what DigiKey was thinking. I mean, it made sense for the second tier upgrade. But once you got to any other kind of combo upgrades, it feels too OP. I think they really need to just say, okay, frag bombs with a combination as a cross path can give you black popping power, but anything beyond that, it loses it or something like that. I don't know how else they could balance that to make it, you know, fair without just completely making frag cannons, again, useless. It's hard to balance the cannon, guys, because it's so Group B, but it has to have some weaknesses, right? Otherwise, you could just spam them and beat anything. So let's talk about this next upgrade once I get a little bit more money. I think a lot of people forgot how OP the cannon was when the game first came out. If I remember correctly, and I don't remember things correctly all the time, the cannon was super ridiculously awesome. Like, ridiculously, ridiculously awesome. So awesome that they had to nerf him really, really hard, and then nerf him really, really hard again. Basically, he had almost, I don't want to say unlimited popping power, but his popping power went from like 5,000 down to like 30 or something like that. And they're like, okay, we got to get this guy back to normal, otherwise people are not going to be using this cannon ever. And that's kind of how things went. So the next tower in our, unnerfing bundle, buffing bundle here, is going to be this Heli pilot, the MOAB Shove. So the MOAB Shove's kind of a normal tower here. What he does is he just pushes MOAB backwards. It's kind of cool if you get him on pursuit and just kind of let him fly around and do his thing. He'll push MOABs backwards and kind of keep them in place. But Ninja Kiwi had some sort of weird reaction to stall farming kind of things, and they hated the fact that you could just sit there and stall forever with some sort of MOAB shove that just barely had quad darts or something like that. So they just wanted to get rid of that. I think this is the reason why this happened. So they added a really weird attack. Let's see if it says it on here. Can collide with them. No, it doesn't say anything about it. It shoots out a MOAB missile now on MOABs. So if we slow this, I can't slow it down anymore. But you should be able to see some sort of missile that gets shot out against this guy. And we do some extra MOAB damage to the MOABs over here. It's nothing crazy. In fact, against a single MOAB, I think it's only like 1 damage or something like that. But where it really starts to take off is when you have a ton of grouped MOABs on top of each other, which means that this guy, in the late game, is actually pretty good because he can affect, I believe, 10 MOABs at once. So, by himself, no. Against single MOAB, no. Not exactly like the best tower. But when you get to those group MOABs, you're getting tons of damage, guys. You really are. It's going to add up, and you're going to be really, really happy with your defense. And I think there's going to be a great addition to your team, guys. I think MOAB Shove is now an in-tower. He really can do a good job. One other tower that got a recent change in this game is going to be this bottom path Monkey Ace. Alright, we're talking about the Spectre specifically, but there are some other random changes as well involving the top path and the middle path, but I don't think I'm going to get those guys today, mostly because I just don't really feel like it's going to work for me in chimps mode. And I'm kind of really hoping that I can afford a Spectre before round 63. If not, might want to build a second can or something like that, because round 63 is just a dangerous, dangerous round. Maybe a second Druid would be kind of fun, but we'll see when we get a little closer. Okay, so no way I'm going to afford another $12,000 in about 5 rounds. I don't think. So I'm going to do it anyways. I'm just going to go for a stronger stim with that Perishing Potions. We're going to get a second Alchemist up here, believe it or not, next to my Heli pilot. Up to same thing. And now I'm going to get the exploding pineapple and the spy plane. No, just the exploding pineapple for now. But I'll tell you why once I get the Spectre. Right now, I want you to just think that I'm an idiot. Alright, it's about that time. We're going to talk about the Ice Tower really quickly. But before I even talk about him, I'm going to actually buy the upgrades because I think I will lose to round 63 if I don't. So that's why we're going to get the Icicles over here. And we're going to play at round 63 here while we talk about this Ice Tower. The Ice Tower got a huge change-o. Huge change-o. Alright, I don't know why I had a no to change, but it's a change-o now. It's official. Add it to the dictionary, bro. Add it to the dictionary. So the biggest change here is the Cold Snap. The Cold Snap just did... Oh, I thought that was round 63 already. Alright, here we go. Round 63. Let's check this out. Little dangerous. Little dangerous. You know, I think we're really relying on our cannon right now. So let's hope that he keeps on getting alchemized and everything. Let's see if that cannon can just blow these guys up. Heck yeah. And for this last set, we should be able to Adore ability on top of this. Take him down. Adore ability. Let's go. And boom. Okay. Round 63. Normally a super duper difficult round. But with this cannon on our team, it is not today. Anyways, this Cold Snap here allows us to now pop both lead and camo blues. Now, the reason why this is so gosh darn amazing is that, okay, as a 2-0-0 tower, it doesn't really make sense. All right, what? We can pop round 59? Okay, whatever. But now we're changing the game long term. Because now we can go for an Icicles, that's both camo and lead popping power, and or an Icicle Impale that has camo and lead popping power. And if you guys don't know, Icicle Impale is really good against MOABs, or MOAB class balloons. And Cold Snap's really, really good against camo and lead balloons. What's the only MOAB camo lead balloon in the game? A DDT, bro. A DDT. This is literally designed to destroy DDTs. Hopefully, pretty easily at that. All right, round 76. Check this out, guys. We got our cannon and our Ice Tower combo with Adore's abilities, and we take it down! And we're finally ready for this new amazing tower right here, the Spectre. So I actually, again, don't have the numbers directly in front of me here, but I believe that the Spectre, I don't want to say completely reworked, but he has been, I almost have to say reworked. As far as his damage and popping power is concerned, he has been completely reworked. He does the exact same attack, but it does different things. Before, the Spectre was all about getting grouped popping power. If there was 1,000 ceramics on the screen, his job was to take down 1,000 ceramics. But he wasn't very good against late-game MOABs. He wasn't very good against super ceramics. He wasn't very good against even just other weirdo rushes that would normally come out against us. So they reworked him. And the basic way they reworked him is they gave him less total pierce. All right, less ability to go through 999 ceramics on top of each other, but they gave him more damage. And because they gave him more damage, they basically allowed him to pop super ceramics a little easier, to MOAB popping power a little easier, and just overall is a better tower. So don't underestimate this guy right now, guys. Spectre is pretty beastly. In addition, when you get the exploding pineapple cross path, it increases the damage even further. So now, instead of going for faster darts so you can just shoot a little bit quicker, you might be better off going for the exploding pineapple to increase your damage just a little bit more. I really haven't done the math on whether or not it's worth it to go for this instead of this, but I think in today's scenario, let's use the exploding pineapple because, again, it's new and it's fresh and it's interesting. And I should definitely do some sort of experiments with you know, Alchemist, because usually the faster you shoot with an Alchemist combo kind of works out in your favor in this situation. Because, but I won't get too deep into it. I won't get too deep into it. Just to understand right now, Spectre's pretty beastly. And if you guys haven't known, now that Spectre's been reworked, center path might make a little bit more sense for you guys to throw him a little bit closer to the back here, so you can kind of just make sure that when he goes off the screen, he is still attacking. Because if he stops attacking at any point, you know that you probably want to bring him a little bit closer on the screen with that center path. But other than that, Spectre's beastly, guys. Spectre's beastly. So we got to talk about two more, at least one more tower that I really, really want to get here, but maybe even two more towers that got some pretty awesome changes in this game. So this is like literally why this guy is perfect, because on single balloons like Zomagods and stuff like that, he just slows them down so much, allowing all of my other towers to just bring out their real popping power here. It's just a really good combo. I think these two towers in particular are a really good combo, because this guy can just kind of sit on top of the balloons, slow him down a little bit, do a decent amount of damage. You can see how much damage he's doing, by the way. He's at about 60,000 pops. For the amount of money that we spent on this guy, that's phenomenal. I mean, we're talking about the Spectre here. We spent $30,000 on him. We got him later, admittedly. We spent $30,000 plus on this guy, and he's only at 100K. We spent like $5,000 on this guy, and he's at like 60K. You can see the pretty, maybe like closer to 7,000 on this guy, but you can see the pretty drastic difference here and how much he's actually helping out. In addition, we've got our Druid here. It's pretty equivalent to this point of our Heli pilot. Adora here, pretty low at only 26,000. Ninja, 43,000, doing okay right now. Cannon, when the balloons get to him, he does do a ton of damage, 52K. And then I've got my Boomer here, who's basically doing nothing. My Ice Tower, actually not bad. I'm pretty happy with my Ice Tower here, 32K. When the balloons get to them, kind of similar to the Cannon. So overall, I'm actually using a lot of towers in combination together that are actually all doing a good job, rather than just a couple towers doing everything. Next tower on our lineup is kind of a goofy one, and it wasn't a huge change like a lot of these other guys, but I still feel like it is a change that is probably valuable to talk about. We'll talk about the Perma Charge here. We have to survive these Oh My Gods, though. These guys are going to be a little bit difficult. I have to use all of my abilities here, I think, combined together. We're going to use both that and Adora's ability, and hopefully the Spectre will just clean up all the balloons. Come on, come on, come on. This is kind of dangerous with Adora's ability. Keep me alive, keep me alive! Spectre, go, 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 go! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Here we go. Perma Charge. Clean him up. Yes! All right. That was scary right there. So the Perma Charge, hopefully this guy's going to keep us in the game now, because you can tell how difficult this game is getting right now with all these towers combined together, even doing a good job. We have to use our abilities properly. If I don't use my abilities like almost literally perfect, things can go bad, and they can go bad real quick. But the cool thing about this Perma Charge is they increased his damage. So if I'm not mistaken, his damage went from 8 to 10. So it's not a huge change, but a 20% buff, or 25% buff, however you want to think about it, is really not bad. I'm pretty happy with him. I think he's doing a great job here. And you're going to check him out here. He's going to be good against DDTs as well. So let's get this primary mentoring to give him a little bit extra range and everything. And kind of let them go to town. You can see the DDTs are getting taken down pretty easily. I've got towers that can pop black balloons, towers that can pop black balloons, towers that can pop camo red black balloons. So DDTs are really not a big issue for us today. It's kind of an interesting concept when DDTs are not a non-issue. What? What kind of world do we live in where that's possible, Chris? A weird one. Definitely a weird one. I use both of our abilities here on round 92, and you can see, whoo! Man, we really own those things. That was pretty awesome. Not gonna lie to you guys. Oh crap, DDTs. Oh, they weren't exactly easy. Alright, I won't lie to you guys. They weren't exactly easy there. A little bit more painful than I would have liked them to, but also slowing them down, man, it's a good thing to have. Alright, round 95 is a pretty dangerous one. We're definitely gonna have to use our abilities properly here. I think the first thing I'm gonna do is gonna survive just a couple of DDTs before I start to use my abilities. I think I'd like to use Adora's ability first if possible, because she can aim all the way across the screen if we really need to. Alright, get ready for it. There we go. Start hitting the DDTs. Now that we've got these MOABs starting to overwhelm us, we're going to use our Perma Charge ability. That guy's going to start cleaning up a lot of these MOABs and DDTs over here, start catching us up. And the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use Adora's last ability here to clean up anything else that's left on the screen. We kind of use all of our towers together there to take them all down. And I think we're going to need another Perma Charge here because we have a lot of balloons, guys. A lot of balloons on the screen right now. Keep me alive, little Heli pilot. Keep me alive until we get our Perma Charge going. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Abilities, man, they make the world go round. Boy, do they. And it's about that time, guys. It's Icicle Impale time. So I was telling you guys about how awesome I thought this ability is. The Icicle Impale is going to slow down every single one of these balloons here. Just completely obliterate them. And I think the last thing we got to do, I think we're good against DDTs now. I think we're good against even around 98, 97 balloons. I think the last thing we got to do is go to think about what we're going to do against the bad balloon here. I think we're going to kind of throw at everything that we learned before. Nah, screw it, dude. Let's not throw. Let's not. I don't know. How do you guys feel about this? You don't know what I'm thinking. All right. I'm gonna do it. It's really, really weird. I'm gonna go for a pack of fighter planes. Just a fighter plane army. We're gonna see if it works. I don't know. I like to think that it's gonna work, but I'm really not sure. And I'm gonna go with all of them to exploding pineapple, by the way. And we're going to see if these guys will actually end up being good against the bad balloon. Realistically, I'm probably best off going for some sort of MOAB Mauler, MOAB Eliminator combo or something like that. But those guys got nerfed. And And that's exactly what I don't want to use in this video. We don't want to show off towers that got nerfed. We want to show off towers that got buffed. So here we go, guys. We are going to use our ability here against round 98. I'm still a little bit afraid, you know. No matter how strong you are and how good you are, it's not like round 98 is going to be a breeze. Used our Perma Charge here for round 98. If required, I'm going to use Adora's ability for round 99, but I'm hoping that I don't have to. I'm hoping that my current towers can just take him down, and I can spend all of my abilities against this bad balloon. I think the bad balloon is going to be the hardest thing for us, because a lot of my towers are specifically not good against the bad, like this ice tower here. Yeah, a little afraid, not gonna lie. All right, another one of these guys. Don't forget that exploding pineapple. That's going to give us some extra damage. And we're going to see if this Icicle Impale is going to do what I think it's going to do. That's just own DDTs. All right, as long as we're hitting them. Yeah, looks pretty good, man. All right, my army of fighter planes. Oh, I don't have enough money. All right, let's use Adora's ability right from the get-go. Do that extra damage. You can see they're not doing anything insane. It's only like 50 damage here and there, but it is damage nonetheless. So we're gonna use Adora's ability here. We're gonna wait on our Perma Charge until the very last second. I'm hoping that our Perma Charge can just eat up the last bit of the bad here. All right, and maybe the DDT's on top of that. All right, ready, set, Perma Charge. Come on, eat them up, eat them up, eat them up. Come on, we really need to eat them up here. If they sneak through, we're probably dead. All right, we're probably dead. I don't like this. I don't like this. Ooh, ooh, ooh. This is going to be close. I will have Adora's ability up in time, but I will not have more Perma Charge. They will not reach, and I cannot sell. This is going to be really tight. This is going to be really, really, really tight. Right now I have a black chimps medal, but if we have to restart, it's going to turn into a red chimps medal, guys, which is not fun, but it is what it is. Let's recenter this guy. Oh. I don't know if this is even going to make a big difference for us. I didn't have much money left over. I only about $3,000. So we lost our black chimps medal. Now the question is, can we even beat this at all? We're going to try Perma Charge a little bit earlier, and just maybe we can get these Zoma Gods and DDTs locked up in my Icicle Impale. That's the only kind of saving grace that I can maybe pull off here. Also, I am going to move my... oh, that's not what I want to do. I want to move this guy to centered path down a little lower here. I'm going to see if that's going to work out for us. All right. Can we do it just a little earlier? Ooh, we're getting just out of range. No! I think it's going to be the exact same thing here, guys. Ooh, we got the Icicle Impale in range. Maybe. Maybe. If we can get another Perma Charge off, this is game over. Before they get out of range here. All right, we get a Perma Charge off. That looks pretty good. Lots of balloons on the screen, though. Oh, 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 oh. Oh my god, guys, this is ridiculous. All right, we're trying again. I'm using all of my abilities almost exactly when I can first use them. And I also want to see if I can switch this guy to centered path a little closer down here. I don't want to do figure eight or something like that, even though I'd like to have like a figure eight down here. I'm just kind of stuck with what I got right now. So our abilities aren't really coming back the way I thought they would, for some reason. Question is, will that Icicle Impale get us stuck here again? Or will it end up being worse? It looks worse. It looks way worse. No, not way worse, but it does look worse for some reason. All right, we got Adora's ability here. We got that Perma Charge again. We're cleaning up a lot of them. We're going to have to play it safe. Come on, Spectre. Get lucky, baby. Get lucky. No! There it is, guys. There it is. Oh, man. So I played a real game here. I did not play in Challenge Editor or anything like that. So that's officially done. I took my chances, and it's just over. So I don't feel bad about that. You know, I feel like the one thing that I probably shouldn't have done is I probably shouldn't have done all those stupid fighter planes. Those are a pretty bad idea. But I don't know what else, what other towers got changed that would have helped me against the bad balloon that I could have used in this weirdo video. Nonetheless, I hope you guys enjoyed this this fun little thing for us. Maybe I'll get this chimps medal eventually, guys. I'm just gonna have to use towers that didn't get buffed in the update. Thanks so much for watching, and have a super duper delicious day.